Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Kimmy and this is Tea Time Reads with Kimmy. Today I'll be doing my TBR for the Owl's Magical Readathon. I will post the announcement video by Book Roast in the description below, but let's get started. Okay, so the Owl's Magical Readathon is a month-long readathon in April, and it is based off of the Owl's tests examinations that are done in Harry Potter. So we have different challenges based off of the wizarding careers. Career that I chose was Magizoologist. And basically, a magizoologist is a person who dedicates their life to studying, investigating, and protecting magical creatures. With this for the owls, I need to do the challenge for care of magical creatures, charms, herbology, and potions. So, care of magical creatures is Hippogriff, creature with a beak on the cover. For that, I chose Six of Crows by Leah Bardugo. I have not read it. I've had it for so long. If you don't know what this is about, and I'm actually not super sure what it's about, it says Ketterdam, a bursting hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price, and no one knows that better than criminal prodigy Kaz Breaker. Sorry if I say these wrong. Kaz is offered a chance at a deadly heist that could make him rich beyond his wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith. Ooh. The heart render using her magic to survive the slums, a thief with a gift for unlikely escapes. Kaz's crew are the only ones who might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first. This sounds excellent, so that will be for care of magical creatures. Then I have to do charms, and charms is Luno Maximus, white cover. So I have books that have like a completely white cover, but they're like super long. So I chose to go with one that has mostly white on the cover, and that is City of Ghosts by Victoria Schwab, which is I believe it's her first middle grade book. And it is about a girl named Cass who almost drowned. Okay, she did drown, but she doesn't like to think about it. She can pull back the veil that separates the living from the dead and enter the world of spirits. Her best friend is even a ghost. So things are already pretty strange, but they're about to get stranger when Cass's parents land a gig hosting a TV show about the world's most haunted places. The family heads off to Edinburgh, Scotland. Here, graveyards, castles, and secret passageways tempt with restless phantoms. And when Cass meets another girl who shares her gift, she realizes how much she still has to learn about the veil and herself. And she'll have to learn fast. The City of Ghosts is more dangerous than she ever imagined. So I'm really excited to read this. The next one that I have to do is Herbology. And Herbology is, I'm gonna butcher this because I always butchered everything from Harry Potter. Mimbulus Mimbolatona, title with an M. So I picked My Plain Jane, and that is by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I read My Lady Jane this month, and it was so good, so I'm really excited to read My Plain Jane. Best friends with a ghost. Jane, I'm reading a lot of books about ghosts, has endured years of hardship and misery and is ready to embark on a new life as a governess in Thornfield Hall. She's rather poor. She's rather plain. Also, she has terrible taste in men. I think this is based off of a Bronte sisters book. Why can't I think what it is? I will look it and put something up on the screen. So, basically this is about her going to Thornfield Hall. Then there is her friend Charlotte, who's an aspiring novelist. Yes, she's that Charlotte. So August is Charlotte Bronte. And she's determined to capture her friend Jane's story, even if it means worming her way into the most epic ghost hunt this side of Wuthering Heights. Ghost hunter extraordinaire Alexander is an agent of the Society of Relocation of Wayward Spirits. He's about to discover something very disturbing going on at a little place called Thornfield. Reader, there will be murder, mayhem, conspiracy, and of course, romance. Prepare for an adventure of gothic proportions in which all is not as it seems, and certain gentleman, Mr. Rochester, is hiding more than skeletons in his closet. So that sounds really, really cute. And then I have to do Potions, and Potions is shrinking solution, book under 150 pages, which is awesome. So I chose Binti. I've been wanting to read this. I saw I saw Cody from Cody's Book Corner. She got this, I believe, as a gift, or I don't know if she bought it herself, but it sounded so good that I had to get myself a copy. And it says she left her home for the stars, but found more adventure than she bargained for. A tense and intimate coming-of-age story in space. Her name is Binti, and she is the first of the Himbu people ever to be offered a place at Umza University, the finest institution of higher learning in the galaxy. But to accept that offer will mean giving up her place in her family to travel between the stars among strangers who do not share her way or respect her customs. Knowledge comes at a cost, one that Binti is willing to pay, but her journey will not be easy. The world she seeks it to enter has long warred with the Madus, an alien race that has become the stuff of nightmares. Umza University has wronged the Madus, and Binti's stellar travel will bring her within their deadly reach. If Binti hopes to survive the legacy of the war not of her making, she will need both the gifts of her people and the wisdom enshrined within the university itself. But first, she has to make it there alive. So this was awesome, and I was also reading about the author. The author is Nida Ugarofar. I'm butchering that, but she was born in the United States to two Nigerian immigrant parents. She holds a PhD in English and is an associate professor of creative writing, currently teaching at the University of Buffalo. But I thought it was just really interesting, and here's her author photo. I thought it was really cool that this was kind of a epic space, you know, almost like epic space opera that was written by not the typical space sci-fi that we see. This is kind of like, it has an African vibe to it, and she does come from Nigerian parents, the author, so this sounds really cool, and I'm really excited. I've been dying to read this, but I've been holding out for April for the Owl's Magical Readathon. Okay, so you can also do, let me get to the pages. I had printed this whole thing out. And it's really interesting, all of that's linked in the announcement videos for the Owl's Magical Readathon by Book Roast. And you can do courses, seminars, and training. And I decided to do Legal Defense of Fantastic Beasts Seminar. And it says the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, together with the Department of Magical Law Enforcement, is hosting a seminar for those considering pursuing a career in legal defense for fantastic beasts. I won't read the whole thing to you, but certificates will not be issued unless the individual has owls in care of magical creatures and history of magic. So I have a book for care for magical creatures, so I need one for history of magic, which is Witch Hunts, books featuring witches or wizards. And since it's Owl's Magical Readathon, inspired by Harry Potter, I chose to read my copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, the illustrated edition, and I am so excited because I have not read it. I've had this book for years, and the illustrations are just so freaking amazing, and I can't wait to reread Harry Potter as an adult. I read the first book when I was 13, so it's been a long, long time. So I'm very excited. This is my TBR for the Owl's Magical Readathon. I am so, so excited. Thank you to G at Book Roast for hosting this every year. This is my first time participating, and I am so, so excited. And I will keep you updated, probably doing vlogs during the Owl's Magical Readathon. I hope you are all doing well and that you're staying safe during these difficult times. And my love goes out to all of you. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching.